You drinking Kool-Aid to start your day?
My wife loves it, though. She's like turned on. She's like, oh my God, you're fighting. That's so cool. I'm like, yeah. She's like, that's hot. I'm like, you got that right. She's never seen me do it, though. I can't ever let her see me do it. That's the issue. I think she thinks I'm like standing there fighting a guy. In reality, I'm just laying on the ground. A guy's pulling my arm, and I'm like, okay, ow, oh shit. I don't picture my wife watching that and being like, ooh, look at the way he quits right away. I love the way my husband gives up immediately when a smaller man gets his arm.
I have a girlfriend. We've been dating for 2.5 years. Which means I haven't farted in 2.5 years. First 6 months, we were not farting in front of each other. I was checking the mail 4 times a day. Because men, when we fart, we're going for statistics, right? We're going for speed, scent, sound. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, we're in an elevator. But women like to protect their farts. So a woman's fart is like a wish. You're like, oh, where is it? Where is that? You never know when a woman's gonna fart. Usually it doesn't happen during the day when the sun is out. They like to keep it tight, let all that beautiful fart pressure build throughout the day. My girlfriend likes farting in her sleep. That's her move. That's when she's most comfortable to let out a little toot. When she's being cuddled by somebody she loves and she feels safe. You know, classic cuddle position, one hand on a titty, you know, you squeeze it. You know what I'm talking about, right? Squeeze a little titty, she's deep in her subconscious. And a woman's fart, again, not like a man's fart. A woman's fart is singular, unexpected, sharp. It's usually just one big, right? And it smells like all the eggs, every egg. Every egg she's ever had, like a barrel of eggs and like a dozen French bulldogs. It's a mixture. That's it. Like the sniper rifle in Saving Private Ryan. You don't even... And there's so much pressure that it freaks her asshole. She's been holding it in so hard, it wakes her up every time. It wakes her up, and she's in a panic every time. Oh my God! Did I just fart? I'm like, no, I think we're under attack. You should go outside and check. Take the flashlight with you.
Man, I love women though. I love my wife, man. We got married. We lasted through the lockdown. That's tough. A lot of people broke up during. People were together for 20 years, and they were like, I saw y'all just gave each other a handshake. Y'all was together. Y'all lasted through the lockdown. Fuck yeah, right? People were together for 20 years, and then they had to be with each other for 2 months, and they were like, I hate you. I don't like you. Let's end it all. The key was for us just don't annoy me. Don't annoy each other. I won't annoy you. Don't annoy me. That's it. It's that fucking simple. Just don't be annoying. And the only way to do that is to not be around each other all the fucking time. Yeah. I'm at the house twice a day. If you love someone, leave them the fuck alone. They're there. You got them. Love them, leave them alone, man. I'm at the house twice a day. I'm like an outdoor cat. I come around the house at 12, I eat some food, I come in 6, I eat some pussy, and then I'm back in the streets. Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, it's not all take with me, it's some give. And I don't just eat pussy, I eat like the back of the pussy. You know what I'm talking about? Like where all the flavor is. Yeah. Yeah, if I get cancer, I'm gonna know exactly where it came from. I'll be like, it was worth it.
the hell? And I don't want to die. I like my life. I'm very happy. I'm married, and I love my wife. I love her very much. My wife hates me. She fucking hates me. She hates me so much. Like, that's what she does. Like, if you asked her, what'd you do today? I fucking hate that guy. That's what I did today. I hate Louis. She's so mad at me all the time. Here's the latest thing. The other day, she got really mad. She said to me, you know what you did? You filled the dishwasher with dishes, you put the soap in, and you didn't turn it on. And I'm like, oh, shit. What are we going to do now? You know. But here's the part where she blows my mind. This is amazing when she gets to this level. She says, well, why didn't you turn it on? Like I have a reason for not turning it on. And I'm like, can't I just be stupid? Can't it just be that I'm a fucking idiot? That I filled the dishwasher and then I went, boo, and I walked away? I can live with that. I'm cool with that. But she says, no, why'd you do it? Which means I decided not to do it. Do you know how much more of an asshole that makes me? That means I filled the dishwasher and then I went, you know what? Fuck her, I ain't turning it on. She can suck my dick if she thinks I'm pressing that on button. I'll fill it, but I don't fucking press on, not in my own house. Why would I do that? That would be crazy.
You can't say what you're thinking, all right? When you get married, guys, I'm giving you advice, you're gonna have to go big. You're gonna have to act. Take an acting class if you have to. Don't say anything that's on your mind or anything reasonable. Just go along with it. No matter what she says. Can't see you till tomorrow. Don't stop. You can't. Don't say what any normal person would say. Be like, yeah, I know I can't see you till tomorrow because we'll be asleep tonight. So it's kind of the same as yesterday, isn't it? You can't say that. You got to remember, you're dealing with a mentally ill person at this point. You'll be very cautious. You'll get a coffee mug thrown at your head. So when she says you can't see me, not even a peek, no. You play it up. You go big. You act really shocked and scared. You go, what? What do you mean I can't see you? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I'm begging you, please. I need to see you. Just give me a little peek, please. Don't do this to me. Just give me, and then start scratching yourself like a crack addict. I don't know if I can make it. Don't do this to me. A full 7 hours. I can't do it. She'll love it. She'll eat it up. She'll be like, no, stop. You can't. And they just walk away going like, this bitch is fucking crazy. You know?
I picked up some hobbies during the pandemic. I picked up divorce, which was cool. Fun hobby. You guys clapped. Way to go, dude. Women are really good at divorce. Women are really good at it. My friend got divorced. Her friends were like taking her from mani-pedis to the spa. Her friends threw her a birthday party. It wasn't even her birthday. They were like, you deserve it. You know what my guy friends did? Shoot me a text that said, you good? Not even the word you, the letter U. You good. Do you know what you good is reserved for? You good is when you go strong to the hoop and pick up basketball, and it's a clean play, but you got the guy with the shoulder, and you're backpedaling it on D, and you're like, you good? That's you good. Not your whole life's crumbling down around you. You good? Are you divorced? No, you just celebrate it. Anyone divorced? Nice. Both you guys? And now dating? Nice. How long you been dating? 2 dates? What's up? How's it going so far? Have you guys had sex? You guys seem like a good match. I'm gonna be straight up. I've seen some like ones that won't work out, and then I've seen other couples that I'm like, yeah, I think they got a real shot. Divorce, you don't realize it until certain things. Like, you ever put a duvet cover on by yourself? That's when it hits. You're like, why is this so tough? And you just hear a voice like, because you're alone. And then you get resentful. You're like, I'm going to get inside the duvet cover. Yeah. You ever get inside a duvet and then you like tie one end? You're like, dude, why have I not always done this? And then it's hard to breathe, you know what I mean? And you can't find the opening. You're like, what the fuck is going on? You're like, I think I'm gonna suffocate in here. And you're like, am I gonna die in a duvet? How many people don't know what a duvet is? One guy. What's on your bed, bro?
Comforter.
I have a wife too, and we have sex, which is nice. We have like a healthy sex life, so that's like another reason I don't need porn. And we have sex a lot. I like a little dirty talk during sex because we've been together for like 10 years, so I like a little dirty talk. But she's not great at it. She's good, but what she does, she throws out too much dirty talk at once. Have you ever had that with a partner? We're having sex. She's like, "Yeah, you're so good. I'm all wet. You got great penmanship. Your dad loves you." And I'm like, "All right, all right, all right." I'm like, "Just do one of the ones I gave you. Don't read the whole list." Those are suggestions, not a script. Just pick one and riff on it. I always want to have sex, but sometimes my wife doesn't want to, which is fair, of course, but I don't like the rejection. So what I do, this is a good move. I don't know if you guys do this. I'll ask, and then if she says no, I pretend I was kidding. Do you guys do that ever? It's like a pretty good move. I'm like, we should have sex. She's like, I don't feel like it. I'm like, well, not now. What? You thought I meant right now? That's hilarious. You thought right now, in the middle of the afternoon, I wanted to have an orgasm inside your body? You're wacky. I was thinking later. What do you think, like 6, 7 minutes? Because I'm pretty...
I got engaged about 10 or so years ago. Didn't want to get married. That was the only closest I got. I can tell you this, if you're engaged and you don't want to get married, it's a little tense. It's like you're on that first hill of the roller coaster, but you don't really want to go on the ride. You're just going click, 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 click. I was best man at a wedding one time. That was pretty good. Pretty good title, I thought, best man. I thought it was a bit much. I thought we'd have the groom and a pretty good man. That's more than enough. If I'm the best man, why is she marrying him? Had to wear the tuxedo, which I'm convinced was invented by a woman. Well, they're all the same. We might as well dress them all the same. The tuxedo also functions as a wedding safety device for the bride. In case the groom chickens out, everybody could just take one step over and the ceremony continues. That's why they don't say, do you take Dave Williams to be your lawfully wedded husband? They say, do you take this man? But men and women will never understand each other. We all know that. It's just not going to happen. Just forget it. I know I will not understand women. I know I will never be able to understand how a woman could take boiling hot wax, pour it on her upper thighs, rip the hair out by the root, and still be afraid of a spider.
I think my girlfriend wants to get married or something, you know? She's dropping hints now all the time, you know? I think she wants to get... Last week, she got a 1-year subscription to Bride magazine. And I renewed it for another 5 years. Man, them engagement rings, boy, they cost a lot, boy. I was looking at them. Cost like $1,000, $2,000, you know, $3,000, something like that. $4,000. Big number divisible by 1,000, anyways. And you can get cheap ones, too. I saw one ring, $20 there, engagement ring, you know. But what the hell are you going to do with that, huh? You know? Go, here you go, honey. I love you a little bit. I get down on my knees, but it seems kind of stupid for $20. But I don't know. I don't mind spending a lot of money, but a ring, hey, that's a kind of a pointless thing there, you know? I don't know. I think I'm going to get my girlfriend a nice engagement stereo. You know, nice... Say, with this wall unit I thee wed. Here you go. There you hold on to that.
It's weird out there. Who knows? You gotta get married, right? That's what you do? Ugh. Scary, huh? Marriage feels so antiquated. Feels like we've come so far with everything. We're still doing that thing? What are we doing? Especially the ladies. Every girl I've ever dated is like, when are you going to propose? Clock's ticking. Pop the question. Why do you want to get married so bad? What is it? Ladies, you come so far. But when it comes to marriage, you guys get kind of old-fashioned. I want the ring and the cake and the dress. What? Grow up. Ladies, you're killing it. Go frolic. Be free. But it's my special day. All right, why do you have to ruin mine? I don't know. I feel like a lot of guys look at marriage the way women look at anal. You know, we're both just like, well, we all knew this day was coming. Let's get it over with. I'm not sure it's even natural. Right? Either way, when it's all done, we'll get new sheets. But that's why you ladies are brilliant. You gals are geniuses, because you guys tend to be the ones who want to get married to somebody who designed it to where the man asks you. That's some Jedi-level trickery right there. You're like Yoda. I want to get married, but you'll ask me. Yes, you got it. And you'll get down on one knee. No problem. And you'll buy me an expensive ring. Will do. And whose idea was this? All mine. Well played, ladies. Well played. See, like guys, we got to cool with the sexual aggression. We come on too strong, we're creepy, we're scary. Ladies, you guys got to cool with the commitment aggression. That's where you guys push. That's where you guys get creepy. When you exchange keys, when are you going to move in, when you get married, it's like, well, hey, no means no. Slow down. I feel pressured. I'm not ready. And your family jumps in. Hey, when are you going to make an honest woman out of my daughter? What? Who's this guy? Imagine my dad did that. Hey, when are you going to bang my son? Huh? Back off. I don't know, my nuts, marriage just feels like the least romantic thing on the planet. It's legal. You gotta go to a courthouse, get a license. What's the license for? That's the only license we don't check, by the way. Driver's license, liquor license. People check a fishing license. I'm gonna start checking marriage license. Next time I see a short, broke, weird guy, like, that's my hot wife over there, I'm be like, let me see some ID.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been going to therapy, though. You know, any therapy heads in the building? Nice. What's your biggest trauma? I'm kidding. No. Just a little light crowd work, huh? No, I've been going to therapy a bunch, and now I have empathy for my dumbass dad. You know, that sucks, you know? Seeing it from his side, you know? Because, look, was he the best dad in the world? No. But did he do his best? Also, no. But, you know, whatever. He gave it a hot 65%. He did, I'll give him credit. Again, he gave me a better childhood than he had, right? That's really all you can ask on some level. Like, his family was all fucked up. Like, here's how my dad's parents met. Right? This is Greece in the 40s, right? It's still arranged marriages. And no one in my grandfather's village wants to marry him, right? Nobody. Doesn't matter how many goats they throw in the trade, no one's biting, right? No one in mainland Greece will marry him, which is actually kind of impressive, right? Like, there's no internet. This is word of mouth spreading about what a piece of shit he is, right? Basically, what they end up doing is they catfish a family on an island 8 hours away, right? There's no way for them to meet before the wedding. They do the deal through letters. Finally, it's set. Everything's good to go. They take this 8-hour boat ride out to this woman's island. And the second my grandfather steps off the boat, the woman he's supposed to marry looks at him and goes, no, absolutely not. I'm not marrying this guy. And then her dad goes, geez, well, you came all this way. Why don't you marry my other daughter? And those are my grandparents. That's them. Wild, right? Have you ever had like a bad Craigslist roommate and you're like, oh, once this lease is up, I am out of here. Imagine if that lease was your whole life and that roommate cream pied you, because that was my grandma's life. And yeah, you'd think something like that would make somebody a bitch, and you would be correct in this instance, actually. I feel bad and everything, but really a tough hang, I'll be honest with you guys.
On top of COVID happening, my parents were briefly separated. Total cherry on top, you know? And it's hard for kids when your parents get divorced. I think I'm a kid still. I'm like, it was hard for me. But we're a very codependent family. Like, we'd all be at Gap in the dressing room, you know, all together. And they're like, do you guys all need jeans? I'm like, no, just me. I just need their opinions to live. They got separated, and then my biggest fear is that I would match with my dad on a dating app. I was like, oh no. Because I was like, all of a sudden into emotionally unavailable older men, you know? His profile's just like 2 kids, 5 guitars. Daddy. No, that's my dad. That's my actual dad. Can you imagine we match? We both show up. He's like, you look great. I'm like, you look great. You look like my dad. He's like, I am your dad. I'm like, you never call. I didn't recognize you. No, guys, I'm kidding. We're fine. We're dating. And,
oh, it's a crazy time. Good things still happen, though. I got engaged last year. I did get... Thank you so much. It was a weird time to have it happen, though everything was closed in Seattle where I live. And so we had to decide to celebrate between going to an Airbnb for the weekend or buying a squatty potty. Those were our two options. We went to the Airbnb, don't worry. And then I stole their squatty potty, so it worked out for everybody. Oh, yeah. Is anybody married and stayed married through this whole time? Okay, yeah, a few. Congratulations. It wasn't ever like that before, right? You weren't trapped physically, maybe emotionally. I don't know your relationship. You can't. I need to miss you. Can you just go stand outside for a while? Then you got to spice it up in your own home. There's only so many things you can do, and it never goes the way you think it's going to go, right? We'll take a bath together. Let's take a bath together. Then you have to fit 2 adult humans in a regular-sized bathtub. You're like, well, at least the floor is wet. It's weird that we do that. Get in here, we'll wash each other. Let's wash each other. And then you get out and you're like, well, my boobs are the cleanest they've ever been. Thank you. Really focused on that area.
Married. You know, I think every guy should get married. You should have that experience. You know, just so you can experience what it's like to see a woman's full-blown mental illness on display for 24 hours. Everyone should have a little front row seat to that crazy show and experience that. I mean, what are we doing? What is that whole thing? They lose their minds, you know? We're all supposed to gather around and pretend like Queen Elizabeth is in Madison, Wisconsin for 4 hours. Buys a dress that should have been a down payment on a house. We don't care about the dress. I hate to, you know, I don't know who you're wearing it for, but like we don't notice, we don't care. We don't know what makes it pretty. We don't know what's going on. Okay, we're just dealing with you. It's not fun. It's too stiff. It's too formal. At least put on something fun, dude. Like, we don't care what you look like when you come out. That moment that you turn into a princess in your own mind. It's not fun for us. I'd prefer if you came out with sweatpants with like a dildo attached to the outside. At least that would be funny, and I'd have a good laugh. I'd be cracking up. Instead, I gotta stand there like, you know, fucking the princess, you know. They start losing their mind around the rehearsal dinner. That's when they start getting giddy, women, because that's like the last time they're gonna be like a regular person, you know, before they turn into Queen Elizabeth. So they start getting giddy about it. They're like, okay, remember, my wife is like, remember, after the rehearsal dinner, you can't see me at all till tomorrow. Okay, don't ruin it. No, stop. Not even a peek. No, you can't. No, stop. Not till tomorrow. Don't ruin it. It's bad luck. You can't. And I had to pretend like I cared about any of this at all. You know, like, I was like, why are we stopping at one night? Why don't we, you know, make a streak out of it? How about a whole week? How about we call this whole thing off?
The thing that she's usually mad about is simple. She says that I don't listen to her when she's talking. And I don't. But it's not because I don't love her, blah, blah, blah. It's because I try to listen. I really do. When she talks, I just stare at her face. I'm like, come on, bring the story. But somehow I'm like, what the I can't do it. I try. Because every story gets divided into 50 stories that all branch out into these crazy, and I'm like, holy shit. I've got ADD, I can't do it. I'm like, fucking please. But I try every time I try because I love this retarded woman, so I try really hard to listen to her stories. Other people don't even try. We go to parties, she starts talking, people just walk away like, fuck this, that lady's crazy. Who would waste time listening to that crap? Me. She can't help it. I really feel bad for her because the thing is that every word of the story gets her so excited that she wants to fucking run with it, and she can't fucking just break through and get to the end or even the beginning. This is my wife telling a story. She's like, guess what happened to my mom today? You remember I told you my mom how when she was in college, not when she went to Michigan, when she transferred. Remember because that guy got weird and she had to leave because he was, not the Iranian guy, that was a different story. That guy, I think he was Persian. I heard that Persia actually split. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus Christ! Pick a thing! Have some consideration for the fucking listener. I don't do that. Here's me telling a story. I bought a tomato and I ate it and it was good. That's a story anyone can follow. It's about a tomato the whole time.
I don't have any kids, even though I look like a father of 5. I don't know how that happened. I have an older sister. She's doing the whole family thing. She married a Peruvian Indian. She is Indian Persian. They just had a baby boy. He came out medium spicy. And now she's pregnant with her second kid. She's got another little chicken in her tandoori. So I'm pretty happy about that. I was their officiant at their wedding. And if you've never been to an Indian wedding before, take my advice. Wear comfortable shoes. Because they're 5 days long. And if you need to know how to dance at an Indian wedding, there's 3 moves. First one is with your shoulders, and it looks like this. It's like, are you hungry? And then you got to pretend there's another person, and they have to say, I guess I'm hungry. And then it goes back to you, and you're like, let's go see the buffet. Everybody try it. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one. Boom, you got it. Okay. Second move is the head nod, and it looks like this. It's beautiful people over there. Oh, beautiful people over there. And then the last one's very pandemic friendly. It's, are my hands clean? My hands are clean. Are my hands clean? My hands are clean. And then you just combine it, and then boom, you're Indian. That's it.
So my wife decided that she wanted to get pregnant again. She decided it. And this is back in August. She told me, you need to be in town next week. Why? Because I'm getting, I'm ovulating. So, like, not do you want another kid, just be in town. That's how she handles it. I'm like, I don't want another kid, so fuck it. And she's like, all right. Next week, she starts blowing me, right? Now, she hasn't blown me in, Jesus, I don't know if I've ever been blown. That's how long it is. She's blowing me on the day she's ovulating. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm like, yeah, you love it. Like, I think she digs me now. Fucking stupid. So she's having another baby any day now. She's due, and it's true. She's fucking the whole thing. I'm like, okay. No, it's great. Fuck it. That's really the attitude that keeps a family together. It's not we love each other. It's fuck it, man. Fuck it.